Hey, it's Todd Pacific Residential Partners. So here we are. It's January of 2023. Here's your rate block recommendation and confidence for this month. For January, I'm recommending we continue to float, and I've got a confidence of 5. And remember, this is on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being the least confident, 10 being the most confident. So over the last 30 days, really, nothing has changed, but in some ways, a lot has changed. There's a new topic that's going to continue to get some buzz, and that's deflation. So we started to talk about this about a year ago, and there's already signs of this beginning to show up. And if you know deflation, it's really the opposite of inflation when prices tend to decrease. So 2022 was really about disruptions, consumer spending, supply chains being out of whack for most of the year. But most of these issues are kind of behind us, or they're still shifting out of it. So the majority of the current economic reports do show inflation is lessening. The Federal Reserve is definitely focused on decreasing inflation. However, the threat of deflation will change the game entirely. If there is a threat of deflation, the Fed cannot take a passive approach, and they're going to need to really take an aggressive approach to lower short-term interest rates to reduce this risk. So they're really in a precarious situation, which we kind of felt would be the case. The Congress spending bill, 1.7 trillion is going to continue to create inflationary concerns. So there's really this tug of war that's occurring. We're going to see that play out in volatility throughout the most of this year. So here's really the bottom line. So rates have already decreased by a full 1% since the high, which was a 20-year high in November. We expect rates to decrease the rest of this year, ultimately being in the 3 to 4% range in the second half. And we do expect them to be closer to 5% in the next 3 to 6 months. Rates are going to continue to inch downward throughout this month and the rest of the year, but volatility is going to remain a big part of it. So you're going to see a lot of big swings back and forth, but ultimately it's going to result in lower rates throughout this year. So I do feel confident in the next 30 days, but there's going to be the volatility. There's going to be moments where things increase or decrease significantly, and that's just part of the cycle that we're in right now. So although I've tried to create some certainty, there's still a lot of uncertainty out there. We've got wars, we've got the threat of COVID, there's other several unknown factors that can certainly derail these projections. So just keep that in mind. So let's start the new year off strong. As always, I really look forward to your feedback and your comments, and let me know how I can help you and improve what I do every day. Thanks so much.